Good morning, beautiful souls. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. So I know that this is a bit of a spontaneous video, but I wanted to do a video specifically for twin flames. So those of you who have been on some kind of twin flame journey, part of the twin flame collective, so to speak, and specifically, those of you who have been experiencing a lot of ups and downs on the journey that have really culminated to this point of surrender and self-love. Now, this hasn't been an easy journey. If you are someone connecting with this video today, I feel that it's been highly emotionally charged all the way through. I also feel that specifically, again, if you consider yourself to be someone who has a twin flame or is on this twin flame journey, this twin, your divine counterpart, has spiritually activated you in such a way that has completely altered the course of your entire life. And I'm getting something about the signs that you experienced with this person, possibly especially in the beginning, and how there was no denying that there's been this highly spiritual component to your bond that so many other people haven't been able to understand, because the only ones who can really understand what a twin flame journey is like are those who have encountered a twin flame and who have been on this journey. To others, it would quite literally look crazy because they have no framework for understanding the kind of extremely intense emotional, energetic, and spiritual experiences that go along with literally meeting another physical person that embodies the exact same frequency that you carry within yourself. So it can be so confusing to navigate this journey, especially as someone who is most likely surrounded by a lot of people who may not necessarily understand what you've been going through and what you are going through with this person. So I really just want to start off by saying that if I'm speaking to you already at the beginning of this video, know that you are not alone. There are many others who are going through similar experiences, many of whom you've probably already connected with through YouTube or other online platforms. And there's actually a reason on a much higher collective level that there has been this group designated on the planet to specifically go through these twin flame experiences. In fact, your soul chose to incarnate knowing that you would be going through these very, very intense experiences. And I'm getting the words tipping point because part of the purpose of twin flame journey for those who are experiencing it is to help the collective reach this tipping point of awakening, where essentially there is enough light seated on the planet that we are then collectively able to shift into higher levels of consciousness. Now, with this being said, I also want to note here that twin flame journey isn't the only way that we can see light on the planet. In fact, there are many, many vehicles to our own personal, individual spiritual awakening. There are many pathways to having the ability to carry and seed light in a powerful way. And there are many different groups within the collective that are doing this in different ways. But twin flame is one such vehicle for this kind of awakening personally. it catalyzes you into a personal awakening that then opens you up in such a way that you are able to see the light, to channel and share light on the planet. Now, as you can tell from the title of this video, we are discussing specifically here essential focus points for your twin flame journey right now. Now, when I use the word now, I'm talking about whenever you align with this video, because time doesn't exist from a higher level energetic perspective, from a quantum perspective. Everything is multidimensional. Everything is interconnected. So whenever you've landed on this video and felt a resonance with the beginning of it, that is when you are meant to hear this message. That is your now, so to speak. If you found this video, I feel that your twin flame journey has been shifting. You've been shifting from that time of awakening on the journey where you encountered or met your twin flame, where they catalyzed you, where there were all the signs and synchronicities, where you went through those extremely intense energetic and emotional experiences, to this point where, as we were describing, you are now doing that higher level energetic work of seeding light on the planet in some way. You are actively doing this, by the way, whether you consciously realize it or not. And in a lot of my main collective readings that I do channel here on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, if you do want to tune in on those days and times, we have been kind of following this generalized collective journey where so many of us are beginning to channel light energy into some physical creative form that is, as an effect, seeding light energy into planetary consciousness and helping the collective to reach this so-called tipping point of collective awakening, where it sort of opens a collective portal that makes it easier to shift into a higher state of consciousness. Now, you could be doing this in so many different ways. So only you can know exactly how you are channeling this energy. And maybe if you don't consciously know yet, this is something that you're in the process of exploring. But in this video, the first essential focus point for your twin flame journey right now, as of when you're seeing this video, is to explore how you are sharing and channeling your light and to prioritize that in your life, whatever that is for you, however you're able to prioritize it given your unique set of circumstances. So I am going to be utilizing tarot and energy oracle cards a bit throughout this video just to share some more specific messages and pieces of information. But I'm also hearing recognize your power. So however you are channeling this energy, whatever that's looking like for you, recognize how powerful those activities are, the kind of positive effect that they're having on the planet. Do not underestimate whatever you are doing to channel this light energy, because it is quite literally playing a role in the ascension of the collective consciousness. Now, of course, the way you're channeling this energy could be something conventionally creative or artistic. This could be painting, drawing, creating music, writing, but it also could be something that doesn't necessarily look quote unquote creative on the surface, but it is creative in a different kind of way. So it could be something you're doing in career. It could be a business you're creating, a vision you're working towards. This could even be you just existing in a room with that high vibrational energy that you're carrying. It could be traveling to different locations on the world. We've talked about grid workers a little bit on this channel, and grid workers are a specific type of light worker that are called to travel or to visit specific points in the world, and they might not know why consciously, but it's because they're actually being subconsciously and intuitively drawn to specific ley lines on the planet for the purpose of activating the grid on those specific points. So regardless, I'm just hearing continuously recognize the value of however you are sharing your light and find a way to prioritize that, but also to surrender into it. So to not need to know exactly how the way that you are channeling this light energy is going to work out in the physical world or what it's going to lead to physically, but to recognize the value in and to prioritize just the very act of however you are channeling this light energy. Now, the second message that's coming through here is coming through with the card Soul Family. Wow. Okay. So there's a big message coming through here about how another essential point of focus on your twin flame journey at this time is to allow in support from like-minded souls who both desire and are really soul contracted to support you along your journey. Now, this has been very difficult, especially for many who have been on a twin flame path specifically, because many of us who are twin flames were sent into this void where we were very much in a hermit mode, where only we felt that we could fully comprehend the experiences we were going through, and where we mostly only could find comfort or solace within ourselves, because the experiences we were having spiritually and emotionally were so chaotic, confusing, intense, but also very synchronistic that we may have lost trust in the ability of other people to understand us, to be able to speak our language. Many of us were actually disconnected temporarily, even from those that we might consider to be soul family, people that we may have had some kind of soulmate connection with, some kind of soul bond with, but even those individuals couldn't necessarily go with us into this void that we were sent into alone. Now, in my mind's eye, I'm seeing you emerging from this void, that void of loneliness, that void of confusion, of solitude, of darkness. You're emerging from that void now, but you're carrying something. You've retrieved something from the void, but now you're emerging out of it. And I see that an essential point of focus at this moment on your twin flame journey is to learn to trust yourself to connect with others again, but also to learn to, in a discerning way, of course, trust others who want to support you, to open up to joy and laughter and happiness and community with like-minded souls, with those who are similar to you on a soul level that are now coming into your life or could soon be coming into your life. Maybe this is a sign that you are beginning to attract in more of your soul tribe, more of your soul family, physically incarnated. And I'm hearing it's about not pushing away those sources of community and support because of being in the habit of needing to be alone, because there's a totally new phase of your journey unfolding where, again, you've emerged from that void. You are no longer meant to be doing this on your own. You are meant to be supported. Now, I'm so curious, metaphorically speaking, what this thing that you're carrying is. So let's see if we can pull some clarification cards for this. What is it that you've retrieved from the void? Interesting. We have the Five of Swords, Temperance in the reverse position, Nine of Cups reversed. Wow. And then the 10 of Cups. So you've retrieved many things from this so-called void, and it might look different from person to person. But what I'm picking up is that one thing retrieved from the void was the ability to surrender because you had no other choice, because you were actually pushed into surrender through forces or circumstances that felt completely beyond your control. You also may have been feeling as though you had to let go of something before you felt ready, before it felt like it was time. This may have led to a sense that a dream was shattered or broken, or that maybe you had to, I'm hearing you may have had to correct your vision by shattering some dream within yourself that you thought you had. This is such a complex message. It's almost like you may have had to let go of, surrender some kind of thing that you thought that you wanted, because there's something so much better in store for you, or there's a better way, a higher way for it to unfold for you. Even if it is that exact specific thing you desire, there was this push to surrender in the moment, to let it go mentally and emotionally. I just keep hearing because you had to, even though you didn't feel ready, because ultimately, this is actually aligning you with this 10 of Cups energy. I'm just hearing letting go of something you thought you wanted, or surrendering around something you thought you wanted, opens you up to receiving everything that you truly desire and deserve on a soul level. So, of course, that is going to look very differently from person to person. I don't know how that's resonating for you specifically, but I do want to channel into what this third focus point is on your twin flame journey at this time. Now, while I'm shuffling, I do want to share with you, if you are a twin flame, even if you've been disconnected from this physical person, and even if you don't necessarily desire to reconnect with them physically in this lifetime, which of course that's completely up to you, but regardless, you are still in a constant energy exchange with this other soul. And so energetic hygiene is so essential, especially for twin flames, because of the amount of energy flowing back and forth between you and your divine counterpart. So to assist you with really continuously clearing and aligning your energy, I've created a subliminal meditation that is specifically designed for twin flames. And this is my twin flame 7 chakra clearing subliminal. Subliminals are audio meditation tracks that actually contain unconscious spoken affirmations. And the power of these affirmations is that they can bypass the conscious filter of the mind and make deeper, more lasting impressions on the subconscious mind. So meditating with subliminals is a powerful way to assist you in deeply, positively shifting what's happening in your subconscious, which can shift and magnetize your energy very quickly for the highest vibrational outcomes available to you in your life, or specifically in this twin flame connection in this instance. So my twin flame 7 chakra clearing is specifically created to clear out any blockages that you might be storing to unconditional love in any of the 7 chakra centers. So there are several affirmations tailored to each chakra center. It also includes binaural beats to cleanse the energy of each chakra. And this will help you to magnetize in whatever you desire from this situation with your twin flame, to help make the journey easier for you, to help keep your mind and energy clearer along the way. And this subliminal comes from my app, Sound and Soulful, where I've created over 130 subliminals for so many different areas of life. So you can feel free to explore around the app, and you can find any other subliminals that might resonate for you as well, and combine them into your own custom private playlists to help you manifest more of your desires in life. to really become magnetic for those desires. So the link to download my app is in the pinned comment and description box underneath this video. And when you do download it, there is a search feature within the app. So you can search for the Twin Flame 7 Chakra Clearing. I do have many other Twin Flame specific subliminals in the app as well. There's actually a whole category dedicated specifically to Twin Flames. So feel free to browse around and find any resource from there that feels beneficial for you along your journey. But I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the Twin Flame Tarot deck. Actually, I forgot that this deck has the term Twin Flame in the title, so it's very fitting. What is a third point of focus for your Twin Flame journey right now? Wow, of course we get the card self-worth, and self-love goes along with this. So a main focus on your Twin Flame journey currently is continuously focusing on building and growing your sense of self-worth from within yourself, doing whatever it is for you that assists you in continuously building that foundation of self-worth and self-confidence, because I'm hearing that you have a very big purpose here on the planet. Only you can know what that is for you. And I do feel for many of you listening, you've already come into a bit of an awareness of what this purpose might be. Maybe you are doing this purpose in one way or another. But regardless of whether you have really clearly defined that purpose in this world or not, know that this self-worth is the foundation that supports you in continuously moving forward into whatever you are doing, being, or creating in the world that is so powerful. And I'm hearing it's going to impact so many people in a positive way. So whatever you're doing is going to touch so many lives in a way more positively influential than you can even imagine at this moment. And continuously building your sense of self-worth, strengthening that connection to your inner self, creates the foundation for you to be able to do that work and live that purpose here on the planet. So I'm going to go ahead and close the video here. I hope that diving into different specific points of focus on your Twin Flame journey currently has been beneficial to someone listening. If you do feel a personal resonance with any of these messages, then I would love to hear from you in the comments section under the video. And of course, you can also subscribe to the channel, join our beautiful community of like-minded, conscious, creative beings here on YouTube. And as I mentioned earlier, if you do want to explore these subliminals I've created in my app Sound and Soulful to help you along your personal, spiritual, and twin flame journey, the link to download the app is in the pinned comment and description box underneath this video. Otherwise, I am sending you all huge amounts of love and light energy. Have an amazing remainder of your day, and I will connect with you here again in the next video.